This is me at work, so excuse all the background, and if the noise, this is obviously a working gym. I am very much looking forward to this. As I say, the reveal. This is a bit of a watch along, and again, I'm at work. You'll have to laugh at me because I don't even have my tripod today. I completely forgot. So you are literally balancing, as in the phone is. You're balancing in between one of the extensions for a hairdryer, believe it or not. And yeah, that's how I suppose how primitive this YouTube channel is. But again, thank you. There's only a few of you in the chat. I didn't expect there to be many, mainly because they do these at the strangest times. I mean, in the UK, it's 3:30 now, so it's going to be live at obviously 4 p.m. Now, most people in the UK don't finish work till 5 p.m, so that means in America it's like 11 a.m. or whatever. So I'm imagining that loads of you are, either should be at work or are lucky enough to be working from home and can have this sort of on in the background or whatever. I mean, we're that early at the moment that Hasbro Pulse hasn't even got anything going on there. But let's be honest, a lot of much has been revealed already this week. So I'm a little bit gutted with that. I want to know what you guys think as well. Let me know in the comments. I'm a bit gutted because so far we've seen Cybertron Starscream, obviously we've seen that as a Voyager. We've seen the Walmart things this morning, which is of course for Rack. And I don't know if any of you guys have seen it, who've just jumped online already. The Studio Series 86 Blaster and Eject. Is it Eject? Yeah, the blue one, Eject. They've been revealed already. That's been officially revealed by Hasbro. It's all over social media. It's on their Instagram page. And for those of you in the UK, in demand, have got it on pre-order. So I managed to get mine on pre-order already, so it's there. We do need the Dinobots, matey. We really, really do. I'm completely with you on that. I think it would be great. I think in fact we need a couple. I think we need, well, we've got the Studio Series 86 versions, but I think we need the generation. Imagine if they gave them the missing link. I'm at work in Arizona, it's 8:30, super excited to see Wave 2 sound. Exactly. We need to see Swoop, don't we? Now, don't forget, guys, this is one of 4. There is one every day at this particular, at 4 p.m. for the next 4 weeks in a row. So I'm going to do them all. As I say, you will have to think. Again, you'll have to forgive my surroundings. Hopefully, you can hear everything all right. I gave everybody a bit of a tour last time I was in here. If they did missing link Dinobots, that would be insane. They would be crazy. Also, a couple of things, guys. I know some of the UK ones are on the chat now. Yes, so there's I just want to talk, I suppose, just a teeny bit about absolutely everything that's going on, but unfortunately the first 2 things are going to be Scourge's Optimus Prime. Nice to have you on here again. The first couple of things are going to be mainly only for UK people, but I'm going to be doing videos anyway. So the first and foremost is obviously at the NEC Toy Fair on the Sunday 7th of April. I am there. I am doing a stall. I am selling some figures, some doubles, etc. And I suppose the prize thing that I'm going to be selling on my store is my 2nd Grand Max. But anyway, even if you're not interested in buying, and if you're just there, it would be just great to come and say hello. That's how I've met so many of you who are in the chat already, and so many of you who are channel members. I met you in person, which is great. So anybody who's in the UK and you're not doing anything and you're localish to Birmingham, first weekend of April, NEC, it's great anyway. It's one of the best toy fairs I've ever been to. There's over 500 stalls. I would love to tell you they're all Transformers, but they're not. It's a complete mix of everything, but for me it's still great because it's a great big like walk down memory lane. You've got Turtles, Mask, Star Wars, Master of the Universe. I mean, you've got the old trains, Hot Wheels, etc. There's loads. It's just a great toy fair, to be honest. It really is very, very good. So I'm going to be there selling things. There you go. You will, Darren, I'll do lives, I'll do videos and everything, so you'll get to see just exactly what it's like. I know you're quite new to the channel, but there's a few videos I've done already where I've done that, where I've showed you, look how busy it is. It's crazy. I like going there as both as a buyer and indeed a seller, because it's fun. The seller obviously gives me opportunity to do exactly what I keep doing on the channel. All the things that I sell, I reinvest it. I'm not hard yet. I don't know, actually. I might sell at TF UK Con. I'll have a, that was going to be the next thing I was going to say in a second. It's just great for both reasons. It's good, obviously, because I love a good toy hunt. I'm in a fortunate situation where I find Jason, nice to have you, Bayverse, I'm going to meet you there. I'm in a fortunate situation where there's nothing that I'm really after, unless I find something completely, yes, I am at work, everyone. Nice to see you on here. What was I saying? You know, unless something just, I mean, I need a couple of boxed figures, but I'm not really after anything. Harvey Chop Studios, nice. Greetings from Mexico. I am not, unfortunately. I can't go. Not that I can't go. Well, I'm being realistic. I can't go. I can't afford any USA trips just for the next. Simon's in. There you go. For the next, I've got to be realistic. My youngest is going to be 2 in April. My middle child is 5 and my eldest is 8. And at the moment, it's priorities with them and everything else. So what was I saying? So at the moment, like trips abroad and stuff, they're just out of the question. So yes, at NEC, it's great to do both. So I'm going to be doing both. Not doing both. It's great to do both things. It's great to. The next UK comic upload is Saturday morning. I filmed it this morning, ready. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm going to run around. Maybe if I find a few bargains, bonus. If I don't, I'm not really too fussed. My main priority going to the NEC this time is to sell, to create more money. I'm really lucky that I've got loads of people who look after things, who hold back things for me and all that sort of stuff. What's quality mean? So I owe quite a few people. I will owe some people some money because they've been holding on to things for me, which is great. Animator Lockdown is going to be amazing. I was going to come on to that in a second. And then the other thing I was going to say, obviously, is for you guys in the UK, I'm going to be at TF UK Con. I'm going to be taking some of my collection for people to see. RJ, that's a good idea. I might sell a few things while I'm there as well. I've been asked to do a few t-shirts, but I don't know if people want to buy any t-shirts anyway. Let me know in the comments, guys. Just to maybe take a few t-shirts. I could do. I could get some printed, take some there. So that's 2 big things I've got going on in the UK in the next, couple of months. With regards to back to what we're talking about now, though, as I say, we've seen so much already. There's been so many leaks. I think we're going to see Studio Series 86 Blaster. I would be very surprised. No, my focus hasn't really changed, Humbleman. It's a great question. Sorry, I'm just getting my crystals on this as well. I play Earth Wars, by the way, obviously. My focus has always been Generation 1. And I was really fortunate enough to complete it, obviously, and not just complete the Hasbro, but to complete the Takara ones as well. So I find myself, as I was going through the noughties and as I was going through all the teens, whatever you want to call them, the tens, just I suppose what most Transformers end up doing, they buy loads. And I think you're quite new to the channel, so you probably haven't heard this. The old gym that I used to work in was literally the building next door to it was what's known as a B&M, which I've already ordered it, Gabriel. I mean, it's already on pre-order. It's been on a pre-order in the UK for the last hour. What was I saying? Like there was a discount store, so I don't know what you'd call them in America. Not like a thrift shop, maybe like a Walgreens, I don't really know. But so I'd come out of work and I'd pick up figures for next to nothing. So I'd just buy them. And if I'm being completely honest, yes, I've already got mine AFC Man from In Demand. What was I saying? So I'd come out and I'd buy them, and they look good because they're all sealed cards. So I had an abundance of movie sealed figures. And what I was going to do with them, and this is all pre-YouTube, YouTube wasn't even a thought of mine. I wasn't going to do YouTube at all. I'm really pleased that I did. It's one of the best decisions I've decided to do. I've met loads of people. I've had some crazy times, and I love doing things like this. In honesty, I hope I really do. Yes, Studio Series, I can tell that you're into that because your name is Scourge's Optimus Prime. Yes. Yeah, they're all up, mate. RJ, I did a video on them about 8 hours ago. What was I saying? So I was buying figures, but I didn't really have an affinity to them. Like a lot of the people in the chat love the movies. I like the movies, but I was buying the figures with the intention that it was going to be 2027, to be honest. 2027, I was going to, what's the way I'm after? Start to sell some of the movie figures, but because I started the YouTube, everything happened so fast. With it happening so fast, I ended up, what's the word I'm after? Here's Cannonball, here's Blaster. It's all right, I'm just looking at what RJ's saying, Ron. And because I ended up getting things faster and moving things on, and I just ran out of space, I had to sell loads of my movie stuff. So in answer to the question where I said, has my focus changed? No, it's always been G1 and variants, but I'm more, what's the word I'm after? I'm more focused for the G1, and the movie figures I'll just keep loose rather than Scourge's Optimus Prime, you need to be a channel member to have instant access to buying my Bayverse figures. Channel member, because on the channel membership, there's we have a private Discord, and every time I put a figure up, I've got them here, they're here, RJ. Every time I put a figure up, it goes to, there you go, there's the Farak. Oh, Rudy's on as well. There's Farak, there you go, RJ. So what I do is I give, obviously, channel members first dibs on my Bayverse things. In fact, Scourge's Optimus Prime, there's a guy in the chat called Bayverse of Madness. If you check out his channel, he probably won't mind me saying this. He has had so many figures from me, but that's what I do for channel members. I give them first dibs on any of the figures that I do sell, because it's only fair that they get some privileges. And I'm always selling Bayverse figures. They are definitely Siege, Jetfires, guns on Farak there, aren't they, guys? Bayverse of Madness, there you go. I was just talking, saying how many of my movie figures you've ended up having off me. Primetime Moff is in as well. Hey guys, this is Primetime Moff. This is the guy who's, what's the word I'm on about? He runs Primetime Toys, another great UK online shop. What's we going? Yes, I do have some of the Power Core combiners. No, my messaging link hasn't arrived. I'm trying to keep up with all this. What was I saying? And yes, thanks to him, I'm at TF UK Con, and he's the organizer, so I'm really looking forward to that, guys. And again, if you haven't got your tickets, are the Star Seekers going to be a fob? I have no idea, Harvey Chops. We will find out hopefully in a bit. Simon, are you going to be at the NEC? I know that, in fact, Primetime Moff, you're going to be at the NEC, aren't you, pal? I think you are, anyway. But have a look at the stuff that he's got, Scourge's Optimus Prime. He will tell you, every unboxing he does, I got these from Toys R Us. I got these from Toys R Us. Tim Banerjee just brought one Prime Time. Moff, Tim Banerjee, one of my friends, has just brought one, so he's coming along as well. I'm trying to get a few others to come as well, obviously. Less than 20. There's 18 minutes to thingy. I know you're there. I was just telling Bayverse, if you tell Optimus Prime the amount of stuff that you've had off me, you know, movie figures, it's insane, isn't it? And I've got some more. John, well, nice to have you. This is actually quite a good turnout, guys. I'm really surprised. I'm looking forward to doing these every week for the remaining 4 months. And if I start to fall, do I have Studio Series Prime? Well, yeah, of course I do. I've done a video on that ages ago. Oh, here we go. Yes, Simon, I will, because you are on... RJ, you need to be a channel member, but I'll sort you out in a minute anyway. Simon, what I will do is I will, obviously, Aaron's on as well, perfect. Because, again, you're on the Discord, mate. Drop me a message on the Discord. Me and Magnum Prime are going to be putting pictures up on the Discord, giving everybody via the Discord first dibs. And, of course, if anybody wants anything, holding for them, saving for them. Or, in fact, Simon, I know you well enough now. Just ask me, just send me a message on the Discord, have you got this? And if I've got it, then obviously I'll save it for you straight away. That's the beauty of all this. Wow, guys, this is really, this is good. I'm trying to, Moff, what did you say, pal? I think I've missed. How many tickets are left for TF UK Con? Hasbro Pulse starts in 17 minutes. Toys R Us, I want to catch up with the chats. Moff, let the guys know how many channels are left. What's not channels, tickets are left for TF UK Con. Hyperlink is on as well, which is great. I'm catching up with the chat here. This is the funny thing about doing things primitively. I already, that's it, guys. There's over 30, there's 33 of you in the chat and only 15 likes. So come on, let's just, it sounds cheesy, but I hate saying it. And the guys in the chat. Hit that like button for me. Less than 15 now. Use code. There you go. Use code Russ5 for £5 off. Less than 15 tickets for UK Con. Simon, come to UK Con. Bring your little lad if you want to as well. Yes, I'm there. Graham's messaging me. Everybody's messaging me. I've got everything's coming here. Anyone sending it, then you see. Yes. Right. AFC Man UK. One of my people. Not one of my people. That sounds terrible. There is going to be 4 of us. There's 4 of us on the stand. There's myself selling a mixture of everything. Where can I watch this fan stream? What do you mean? It's on Hasbro Pulse. My friend, UK Collector, is going to be definitely just selling Earthrise and Siege. Oh, I don't know, actually. I'm going to see if I can... I'll send him a message. I know him privately, so I'll send him a message. I didn't know that. That's my bad for not keeping up with everything. Pete is going to be selling RID, Armada and everything like that. And then we've got Magnum, who's going to be selling a complete mix of everything as well. So, plus AFC Man UK. Princeton's on as well. Wow, there's loads of you guys. This is great. Space Bridge will be there as well. But there's honestly, there'll be loads of stuff for you, pal. If there's anything you want in particular, leave a comment in this video or any one of the others, and I'll see if any of my friends who's going... Might be actually RJ. I don't know. Nobody collects legends. They're rubbish, mate. Only you love them. Joking. What was I saying? It's going to be big there. What time is the Hasbro? It is in 15 minutes, buddy. 15 minutes. What figure is your holy grail that simply can't afford? That's a great question. I know you love that. Right, Scourge's Optimus Prime. My grail. It's not a figure. It's a box set. It is called the VSX set. It's called the VSX set. Yes, it's live on YouTube, but it's not yet. I'll tell you when it's on, Gabriel. It's a Japanese box of the original G1 Optimus Prime and G1 Megatron, and it says VS in the middle of it, and you got Prime this side, VS there, Megatron that one. We're going to see these by the looks of it, guys. These are the figures that I think we're going to get revealed. These are all right now, as you can see, on TFW 2005 already. What was I saying? Yeah, the only problem is it's well out of my price range. I want the VSX and the VSY set. But yeah, you know, as I say, although most of you, I can't live in a box. Although a lot of people tend to not believe it because they see the sort of collection that I've got. They think I'm made of money, and I'm not at all. Just brought really savvily, if that's savvily, whatever it is. And yeah, just done that over the years. See you in a bit, Gabriel. And of course, things go up in value over the years, so that's why I've got the collection I've had. I mean, it's nuts now when you think that nearly on. No, I still haven't got Nemesis. I can't afford Nemesis, mate. I still haven't got Nemesis. Can't afford her. What was the word I'm on about? Can't think. Yeah, I've just got loads of figures, but that's because I've brought them. When you think about it now, as I say, you know, it's 2024. I've been buying stuff for ages. It's crazy how long I've been buying figures for. Pink Panther is in as well. There is loads of you guys in. This is great. Right, is Hasbro Pulse updating their thing? Have they even started a countdown? I haven't got Tidal Wave on pre-order either, mate. I have. And again, obviously, you know yourself, RJ. Oh, here we go. They've got the countdown. So they've got the countdown ready as well. Perfect. Doing a live, what? Doing a watch along. Doing a watch along. On my channel now. Jump in. What was I saying? Yeah, Aaron, I mean, I'm so pleased that you're in the chat, Aaron. You're in the chat. RJ's in the chat. You guys, and Adam, who's not in it, you guys all have, like, the legends. Like, you guys lend me all, funnily enough, the 330 MDLX Starscream is the review going up later, and that's yours, Aaron. And you very kindly lent me that. The last, good morning, everybody. The last, in fact, all of the last New Age figures, I've got it on mute so I can hear your voice. Nice one, RJ. You can back me up here, mate. All of the New Age figures that I've reviewed over the last 3 months, they're yours. They're yours, pal. So, huge thanks, as I say, to you guys for allowing me to do all this, because I haven't got the space anymore. I want to still review figures. I still want to see them all. For obviously that reason, I want to keep reviewing the figures, but I've got no space. So it's nice of you to let me lend your figures, then I can just send them straight back to you. We've still got 11 minutes, but we've definitely got a countdown on here. It's good. Scourge will be back in. He keeps popping in and out all the time. The Star Seekers look great. I love the Cyclonus mold. So I'm super biased already. I've always liked that. I've always liked that mold. Even though, you know, the knees, everybody moans about the knees, which I just think it's great. We have to surely see Swoop though. They've done so well at keeping that quiet. Considering it's supposed to be out very, very soon, I think they've done an amazing job of keeping Swoop. Just in case anybody who's jumped on the chat and doesn't know yet, check out Hasbro Pulse, check out your online shops. Studio Series 86 Blaster is up for pre-order already. That's already been revealed. It was revealed about 2 hours ago. It's on all the main websites. RJ, what are you sending me now, mate? You can, I'm in a live thing, and you're sending me videos. What was I saying? Yeah. So they've already revealed that. Sold out. Is it already sold out? UK guys, there's Pulse, there's In Demand, there's loads of stuff. So keep an eye out. We've got the countdown, less than 10 minutes, guys. Less than 10 minutes. I can't believe how many of you are in the chat. I wonder what they'll spread over friends. No, I think we'll get, today, Moff, I think we'll get the stuff that's unfortunately already been out there, because I think they're going to have to. Like the Star Seekers, like 86 Blaster, like Armada Starscream, maybe Sandstorm, obviously, because we've not seen Sandstorm officially yet. What figure did you get? I got loads of figures last year. The best, I did a top 10, matey. It's good to check out my top 10s, because I can't remember off the top of my head. And so I'm really looking forward to this stream. I know stuff's been, there's loads of it been spoiled at Hyperlink, so obviously don't watch most of this. Scourge's Optimus Prime, I have a playlist called Top 10s. Now I did at the end of the year, I did a top 10 studio series, a top 10 overall, and then a top 10 like my grails or whatever. But again, now that I review, I get near enough all of the figures. Again, not all for me, some of them go straight out to other people, which is good. There's not that many. I'm just checking here on the chat in here. They haven't started the countdown now. They should do, because it's 9 minutes. 27 of you there. Now, I think it was definitely worth starting early, because I've had just about caught up answering the questions. Keep going with the likes, guys. Yeah, he's officially revealed, but we haven't seen any, any demonstrations with him. Yes, I will do, Darren. As I'm sure you can appreciate, buddy, at the moment, off the top of my head, this is what I've got sitting in a pile waiting to be reviewed. Him. So studio series, I've got Wheeljack, I've got Concept, what's the word? Concept Megatron, Scorponok, Studio Series 86 Junk Heap, Mohawk, yeah, Mohawk, that's 5 of them off the top of it. I've still got Legacy. Have I caught all up with Legacy United now? I can't remember. No, I've got Studio Series Gamer Starscream. I've got Kang Toys Stegaro. The other 2 Kang Toys, the other 4 Kang Toys that make Thunder King, they're all sitting in boxes. And then all the ones that I didn't do last year and the year before, I'm embarrassed to admit that I've got 2 boxes of figures that I still haven't managed to even have a look at. I mean, including the first Ghostbusters crossover. Not even a chance to open that. Loads of old Earthrise figures, haven't even had a chance to open all them. I got so much. So playlists, things, all that, I'm going to be doing them. Not playlists, checklists, leaflets, flyers, Italian things. I don't know, you see, guys. In fact, you can answer this. Do you think I put up too much content? Because sometimes I'll put a video up and it gets no traction whatsoever, and other times I'll put things up and it doesn't do anything. Do you think I put up too much content? Some people have said I put up too much content and that's why my channel doesn't get many views. I don't know if that's true. I've been told that a lot of the time. Go back live stream today, 4 or 5. Oh, Gotbot's going live as well, is he? That's mine, Darren Lee. I'm alive that time. This is my time. Never enough. That's really nice of you to say, because I don't know. Some people say doing too much, so it's nice to hear from the actual people who are watching me right now that I can keep I enjoy videos, it's a like, keep doing what you do. That's good, that's nice to know. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. This is perfect. You guys are the ones actually watching me right now. You guys are the ones I'm going to listen to. And again, I think the beauty of this channel, without trying to blow my own trumpet, is the fact that I do Legends, third party, mainline, studio series, G1. I'll do as much as I can, and I know that everything is not everybody's cup of tea. And I completely get that. So I suppose keeping it as varied as possible is always going to help, which I love to do anyway. I'm still, as I say, there we go. I thought they were going to do something. I like Gotbot, but Russ is better. Ooh, Subtramix one. Yes. Thanks, John. Gotbot's okay. There's nothing wrong with Dennis, bless him. He's a trier, isn't he? He's a trier. Not your cup of energy, John. Nothing against him. I love the fact he's one of them. He tends to does Thanks, Pink Panther. He does, obviously, all them funny pulling his face like this. This is a Gotbot, isn't it? It's like, or that's a Gotbot thumbnail. And I like Dennis. That's not bad behaving him. That's literally what he does. I'm sure you've seen it. I tend to not do them. Admittedly, my thumbnails are probably a lot worse. Yeah. Pay on the door. Yes, it is, mate. Just come on in. Just get there early if you want to pay on the door. Come for Gotbot, stay for Russ. Gotbot's not here. Come on, RJ. Get everybody else in. That's what he does. He go. Loads of them do it. Loads of them do it. I looked after enough. You don't need me to pull any more silly faces. I looked after enough. Crossover idea, Godzilla mask. Yes. You got me back into mask again. You even subbed the channel and watching it. How did I get you into mask? I don't know. I don't know how I got you into mask. Right. Okay. Super cheeky, guys, but there's way more of you in the chat than there is on the like button. Hit it, and you can hit that like. Everybody in this actual chat is asking for Studio Series Swoop, which of course I think that's what we all want to see. The Mask movie. Now, which mask do you mean? Do you mean Jim Carrey's mask, or do you mean, what mask do you mean? I don't know. Because obviously mask for us is the Kenner toys. Mask Crusaders, that one. There's 1,913 people watching the stream now, and it hasn't even started. 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes till the stream. Legacy Gears, people are saying here. I think what's going to happen is, I hope this doesn't happen. The Jim Carrey movie's class, but that's because I'm quite a bit older than you, so that's why I imagine why I think it's good. It's very dated now, then. A Jaws crossover with Skybite. Godzilla could be Triptychon. They could do the Titan Triptychon as Godzilla, couldn't they? That could be a great crossover. Right, the Hasbro Pulse, you can tell it's getting close now. It's jumped. It's just gone to 2,100 there. Some of my people have gone from there to there. Classic. Erector was funny the first time. I want Studio Series Swoop to reveal so we can get a Studio Series Swoop's been out for ages. Scourge's Optimus Prime. Unless you mean, I don't know which one you mean. Probably does need to be a Kenner mask. Studio Series Sweep, no, that's Studio Series 86, isn't it? But that's been out for ages. No countdown yet, guys. Still no countdown, and we're less than, what, 2.5 minutes or what? Everybody's left my stream to go and watch the real Pulse stream. Or everybody's been caught at work watching and they've been told to turn it off. Oh, you don't mean... You mean Swoop. Don't call him Sweep. He's not called Sweep. He's called Swoop. I think they even changed his name to Straff, didn't they? And Straff's a Technobot. That's what I don't understand why they do that. Like, this guy, let's be honest, should never, ever, ever have been called Wheeljack. If they'd have just called him Pablo, if they'd have just called him John, it wouldn't have made a difference. It's because they called him Wheeljack that it annoyed so many people. Why call him Wheeljack? There was no point. He bears no resemblance. He bears no resemblance at all to, what's the word? To Wheeljack. So I don't understand why they did it. Well, what you can do, Scourge's Optimus Prime, is you can do what I've got. I've got my phone here doing the stream, and I've got my iPad here. So you could either do it the other way around. You could go to either watch me on one and then have the actual stream on the other. But yeah, loads of people have just fell out. 124, we do have a countdown. I'm loving the Optimus Prime profile picture. It's cool. That's just jumped to 2,500 in the mainstream now. Countdown. Yeah, they're doing it now. I'll watch you. Oh, that's very nice of you to say. I just got that Wheeljack this week. The transformation is a real pain. I think I'm going roboid. I haven't even had a chance to have a look at that hyperlink, so that's not filled me with much confidence because I'm not a huge fan of the Bayverse figures anyway. Optimus is class. Optimus is still class. See, that's what you do. Stream on my TV and you on my phone. That's what we should do, guys. That's all what we should do. I wonder if we've all got the same. So obviously by the time you've put it up, I'm going to say when it's 30 seconds, don't put what time yours is. In fact, it's gone past it already. So are we all looking at it? I want to know around the world, is it all the same time? Mine right now says 20 seconds. Was yours all on 20 at the same time? That'd be interesting to know. Don't put the time now because it'll change, but was it or wasn't it? Let's see if it's different around the world, or let's see if my internet's slower than yours at work. My favourite character besides us. My favourite is Scorponok. I'm glad yours is the same as mine, AFC man, because Princeton's listening in the background, fixing it. Ah, good. Right, here we go. Let's hear what... You could probably hear me and them now. So let's see what there is. Everybody's just jumped out of my chat. Oh, well. I'm hoping that this is a half an hour, to be honest. I don't want it to be too long. Scorponok's my...
Transformers fans, welcome to the first of 4 40th fan streams. 40 years, 1 legacy.
Here we go.
We're celebrating...
I'm not 20 behind you, right?
We kicked this off back at PulseCon. A lot going on. Currently...
So the main three are there. They're just talking.
Beautiful HasLab sweatshirt. Thanks, Emily, for making this. We have a little bit of a HasLab update. Congratulations, HasLab Omega Prime is fully funded.
Come on, they've got to release an extra tier, haven't they?
A week or so ago. I'm trying to keep track. There's a lot going on. So, congrats. We're very excited about that.
Oh, there you go. That's a bit
We have
better.
1 more week to go, so if you have not yet had your chance to back
I haven't backed it yet.
another week to still do so.
I've still not
Guarantee that
backed
you
it,
will
but I
get
need to.
sent to your home
Who in the chat is backing it?
here, late summer, early fall 2025. However, we've clearly been seeing a lot of comments. A lot of people are excited. There's a lot to talk about. So I'm going to put this image up on the stream for everybody to check out. This is a cat image. Evan, let's kind of
Okay,
talk-
that's...
Sure. So
It's talking about HasLab.
what we've gotten is that Blue Bolts was missing the iconic white barrels that he had in the animation and in the toy.
So basically, they've... Oh, you're all right. I'm going to go for it, buddy. I'm definitely going to go for it.
So after it got fully funded, which thanks again for funding, Yuki and I took another look at.
They're
the
going to
bolts,
add
and
something
that's what
extra.
happens every once in a while once you finally start finishing the item, and then you can see the mold plans.
So basically, what it's showing us is they're adding extra shots to Blue Bolts for HasLab.
So we happen to have a white tool being shot twice to make Optimus Prime's dies. So there was enough room to put in one missile, which then is being shot twice. So yeah.
RJ, it's just... I hate saying this for a figure because I don't buy figures for investments, but figures that I've got no real interest in, then, and especially with it being a HasLab, it's an investment, isn't it? I'll buy it because I want to see it and I want to do a review on it, but I've got no affiliation, affection to it. So I didn't say that. I said Blue Bolt.
We'll have updates, more updated renders and pictures through the process.
This is a
We'll definitely get you guys to back your updates
Transformers.
on that.
I mean, obviously this was what we could make so quickly. Yeah. To make this happen.
Right, let's see what's going on.
This out because we are fully funded and we have a week to go. Today we're going to get.
Haha, that's a great idea.
So we're going to throw up Omega Prime right now. You get to check that out. The full combine mode. Evan went and shot this with our good friend Dave White.
If you sell it, I buy it off you. There you go, Sue.
Keep them together. I know he exploded a couple times while you're painting him. So it's a prototype. It happens. It's really fixed.
Let's have a quick... So, come on then. They're talking about prototypes. Let's see some actual figures, guys. Come on.
Everything will be updated. You'll see the carousel and the full HasLab page. Take a look at those pictures.
Mark Lonus has had a proper haircut and a proper like trim and everything now. He looks a bit younger. I'll message him after this.
And be through this point. We're glad to be able to get those photos for you. So that's HasLab.
Here we go.
Again, congrats. Thank you.
Come
for funding,
on.
fully funded.
Them Super Shogun figures in the background, guys, are really cheap at the moment on
We have some product stuff at the end because we always have
Bing.
some product stuff, but I'm going to make you wait for it a little bit.
That's exactly what
We're
I
talking
do.
about all of our commercial partners and everything we have going on for the 40th anniversary. So we had a press release came out early February talking about Transformers 40.
Let's see what they're doing.
We wanted to recap some of it. So first off, thanks to Mad Engine for dressing all of us. So like Mark, Evan, my shirt, we're all our own.
Oh, yeah.
That were sent to us by Mad Engine.
I don't know. They probably... There's 23 left now. They've probably all gone to watch the real stream.
Everybody can check out these designs. Some of them
I've still got loads to go, Darren. I've realised I've missed out another A, which was ATV, which is the vehicle for Ground Shaker. There's still about another 25 Bs, to be honest. It's crazy. But I need people's help because I keep missing ones. I keep missing... Bayverse, I'm going to take some shirts. What's the word? I'm going to take some shirts and I think a few things to TF UK Con with my logos on. Because I know you said you wanted some, so I might do that. As long as Moff lets me. No one gives. We do want robots. Yeah, so as I say, so if we're continuing the A to Z, if anybody notices that I'm sending, please let me know, because when I go back I have to take everything out of the playlist and then put it all back in again in the correct order, and that's hours. And I've googled and I've tried to find out how I can, if I could just take a video and just insert it in, but I can't. If anybody here who's much cleverer than me in the chat right now knows how to do that, let me know. But as far as I'm aware, I have to literally manually take them all out of the playlist and then put them all back in the correct order. But if anybody knows how not to do that, or if there's a way of getting around to it, then please let me know. The reason why I'm chatting away, guys, is because all they're doing is showing us the t-shirts that I showed you guys, like they said, in February. So all of this at the moment, they're just talking about t-shirts. As soon as we see bigger, I will of course show you, and I will talk about it with you.
Another comic cover, is this the one you were talking about?
They're showing us the comic covers now.
Talking about that other one, which was like, I think he said.
There you go. I'll show you what they're saying. They're still talking. There's nothing going on.
Is the only concern.
But the crazy thing is, and I say crazy, I say obviously there's only 18 of us in my stream. There's only 5,000 in theirs, and I thought there'd be way more, but there's not. So
Another comic, Autobot head with a great official.
there should be a dragging 3 dots, but I'm not sure.
Comic 9-up head.
What's a dragging 3 dots? What do you mean?
The gray one that we saw
It's like a boss battle selector level situation. That's awesome.
Oh, you on about how to adjust the playlist?
And then it's like
Do you like Walking Dead? I've never seen any of them.
You know, some people like their white shirts, so we have some nice.
Never seen it. Brandon, do you know how to adjust a playlist? That's amazing if you do. You got to let me know how to do that, because I've got to stick ATV and I don't want to go all the way back. Because I've got to stick ATV in and I don't want to rearrange that. That's amazing if you do.
And then a nice box around that classic original artwork.
That's fantastic. You just made my day.
A couple more just for fun.
Because I keep missing them.
Optimus.
They're still just talking about t-shirts, guys. I'm really sorry. It's obviously not what we expected just yet. It's just t-shirts.
And I really like, coming from a screen printing world, I really like the stress print. So I actually kind of really like this one. Yeah.
Favorite Marvel character? It's got to be Hulk. Of course it's Hulk.
Is making all of those. Congrats to them on those great designs.
Can't beat
Get
Hulk.
them on our Transformers brand page on Amazon. You go there. There's a lot of different options. I think you actually can kind of.
Do you know what annoys me as well? How much better the US, how much better Amazon.com is compared to .co.uk. Our .co.uk is useless.
Buy bunch. Clearly, there's a lot.
So why can't we get the same stuff in the UK?
Apparel, at least for now. I'm sure there'll be more. Definitely keep.
Here we go. It looks like we're going to talk about toys.
Our good friends at 3-0.
No, 3-0.
Really awesome toys. They've been really killing it lately. If converting your toy is not your thing, right? They do this nice high-end expression of
Death's Head, great choice.
Movie, there's some evergreen of the style, right? So they're doing these animation designs this time around.
So we've seen these. We have Amazon, but it's awful. They're just so that, remember these YOLO Park things I showed you guys ages ago? This is just them. It's just the. So where they've basically took their 3-0 products, like I mentioned in the video, and they've just given them a G1 deco. So that's all they're talking about. They're talking about. After again, Aaron's in the chat. A huge thank you to Aaron. Because of you, mate, I've done reviews on a few 3-0 figures now. So thanks for that.
Yeah, his office is great.
like I have a few.
Pat Lee, look.
So you can't have Optimus without having his nemesis and Megatron, right?
So yeah, still on 3-0. What's he on about Pat Lee for?
I like that. And then I think we actually have a third picture for this one where you can just see him like, I am the leader.
There we go. They're still talking about it. Still talking about 3-0.
You can't do this without also having our good friend.
They're not too bad, AFC. I mean, for me, they're not for my collection because they don't. I say they don't transform, but obviously I've got Action Masters. They're not really for me, but I understand why people get them because they're pretty cool. They do look. I suppose they're ultimately posable, but again, that's the beauty of this fandom and the beauty of these collecting lot. We all. They're all saying in the chat that Blaster's sold out, so they're all gutted.
So keep an eye out for that. You'll definitely get those emails if you're already on there.
Did you get it? Shows eBay verse. They're all moaning in the chat that the Blaster's sold out already.
Big Pin is back, and they're doing.
Now they're talking about pin badges. I'm so sorry, guys.
Very much inspired by the G1 box art. This video is great, so hey, let's roll the video.
They're going to roll a video now on pin badges. So celebrate 40 years of Transformers: The Grand Return. This is just pin badges of the original box art of the original Generation 1 figures. Fig Pin XL, 6-inch and a collectible enamel pig. So it's don't get me wrong, I love the box art of the original figures, but I don't want to buy them in pins.
See the Fig Pin video, more of that to come from them later in the year. Again, they'll do those XL pins, so you want to put your backpack.
Amazing, Aaron. Thanks very much.
Denim jeans, jackets, like
Brandon, I'm sure will want to see that as well.
I still rock the denim jacket.
Right, we're 10 minutes in and no new figures.
So, I don't know, it's just never my thing. The denim vest, though, very 80s metal. I can pull that still off. That's definitely the concept.
Everybody in the chat's going, we want legacy figures, we want legacy figures.
No, you have to.
So this is to...
For more maybe high-end collectors.
Oh, here we go, they're talking about something else.
Collecting precious metals is your thing. Our friends at New Zealand Mint actually have
So this, we've seen this, guys. Again, I've done videos on all these. Do you remember? I mean, we did this so long ago. So you know the New Zealand Mint coins of Optimus Prime. I mean, that was so long ago. But now they've done a $10 silver card. Everybody in the chat saying, no one wants coins, no one wants pins. Everybody's kicking off.
This is your thing. This is really cool. Like, they've done a lot of other stuff with other parts.
I think that's a great question, but it's hard to answer. But if you look at how many G1 figures are still going and last as long as they have compared to how many new figures just break, that could be your answer.
Press release is our friends over at Dynamite Entertainment.
Right, now they're talking about comics. Oh, the trading cards. Now, I am interested in this.
Collectible trading cards.
I'm interested in these cards.
So there's some foils going on. There's some different packs. There's going to be a box to let you collect the series. There's a whole lot of stuff.
I want to collect the whole series.
Information's out there fully.
Collector's cards.
Some fantastic select panels.
Darren, you obviously must have missed all the videos. There's nothing happened, mate. They're talking about cards, they talked about pins, they talked about 3-0. Are you better anyway, pal? Are you better? Let me know if you're better.
Just a lot of fun going on here. More to come, again, from Diamond. So keep an eye on Diamond and previews, and we'll get you more on that.
I thought you...
As it becomes available. Excellent. Okay. All right. So, if anybody's following my social, I clearly go to a lot of concerts. I don't know, just how my life happened to work out. I'm lucky to be friends with a lot of people. So when this got announced, I was very excited to see our friends over at JLab are actually making some headphones.
Okay, now we've got headphones.
They're actually making earbuds as well that'll have a carrier.
And earbuds.
So they have two different versions of their headphones.
No, mine did too.
See the Autobot.
Again, that's good. I'm glad you're better, pal. Looking forward to NEC.
Mark and I will be ordering
Toys. Who wants coins? Now we've got headphones.
Not a ton of information yet about when these will be available.
Headphones.
If you head on over to jlab.com, you just search Transformers on their site. It'll bring you to the page with information about the two different products.
Everybody's kicking off in the chat.
For that, you'll get the email when these go on sale, so you can,
Everybody's proper kicking off.
24/7.
Yeah, you can listen to a lot of
that already.
a lot of You Got the Touch. Looking great. So that was a lot. Right?
Come on, let's go. Here we go. Come on.
Still to do. I mean, we're going to celebrate 40 years for the whole year. We kind of started at PulseCon. We have more to go, so we can't do it all now. More to come. We have other partners. Super 7 has some 40th stuff they're already talk about.
They're talking about Super 7 and Funko things
More to
coming
come
up
on
soon.
all of that. But again, if you want to dress yourself to look good, come over to Amazon. Get those on our Amazon Transformers.
It looks like they're going to literally...
Takes you right to page.
You can see they are. You can see they're following a script, RJ, yes.
Yeah, I mean, you've got every different type of technology. Yeah. All this other great stuff, you just keep an eye out for it. You want the headphones, go sign up for it on their website.
6,000 people watching the main thing now as well. And we're 15 minutes in and on toy.
I'm a big fan of the trading cards, though. I like doing the binder, all the cards in the binder. I'm a big person like that. Yeah.
I love. I found my Pogs page the other day. I'm like, yeah, man, look at
He's talking, they're talking about Pogs now, and they're just talking about good old times.
All right, So we couldn't do a fan stream and not talk about product. I promised
Here we go.
At the end, so a reveal for sure.
There's going to be a reveal, they've said.
Probably have seen this already this morning because it went up for pre-order at 9 a.m. On Target.com. But our first Target exclusive of the
Blaster.
year is actually coming to us from Studio Series.
Oh, yep, there you are. They're showing Blaster now, guys. So this, I think, has already sold out on most places. So they're talking about Studio Series 86 Blaster. I think most people know that this is out. UK guys in demand have got this from. Let's see what they say. He said, "Susan, someone take a drink."
You guys did an amazing job on this one. It does a great job of matching the toy accurate deco, but we wanted to do one that buried the animation.
So yeah, so it's just.
So you can kind of see some of our big differences here.
So they've just got.
Brighter red,
If I put it bigger, because I don't actually care about the chat.
It's like a flatter gray. It's got the white face. But also, Eject is now molded solid.
There you go, he's molded solid. Yes, it is. If you've not seen this yet, Pete, it's on in demand. Get it quick before it sells out, mate. It's nearly sold out already. Hasbro Pulse is sold out, so quick. So it's Studio Series 86 version.
So cool looking. Yeah, it's very different.
Yeah, it is very
Well, I better stop doing that, actually. I'll get in trouble.
different. You got gray here instead of the black. My daughter likes this toy weirdly, like without knowing what boom boxes are. Picked this up in boombox mode and just put it on her shoulder and walked out of my office one day. I was like, all right, it's baked into your.
Oh, you don't do modern. There you go. So you're all right. You don't need to worry about it then.
Again, Studio Series exclusive, limited quantities on Pulse, as well as on Target.
It's saying limited quantities.
Blaster build out communication battle scene. Again, solid eject is something I know people have been asking us for a while, so definitely excited to finally get that out there.
So there you go, guys.
All right, so now we're going to review two products that were pre-ordered back on the 29th, so about a week and a half ago. Amazon exclusive start the year, so we did the Wreckers a couple years ago.
So this is just the deluxe Insecticons, I think, guys, unfortunately.
So up first, we can talk about Breakdown as
Yeah.
well as Windsweeper.
We're talking about Windsweeper
I was
and
pretty
Breakdown.
excited to get the redeco of Neil Nose's Windsweeper here with the new alt head because obviously
They're talking about the fact they changed his head. Needle Nose's head.
We started with Crankcase, so I'm not going to leave you guys high and dry without his partner here. Windsweeper looks great. He looks totally different.
They're just talking about what's 195.
Like an all mold. Just because of the colors, and he does have.
I did a full video on it, Darren, saying that I can't wait for them to be reviewed. To be released. So I'll do another one soon as I find out more.
That was like a shout out from the TF Wiki man, and that was actually like old school G.I. Joe names.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
I don't know, humble man. I don't know if you've got any of the original molds. I've got the original molds, so I can say they're okay.
Built into that mold of bulkhead, so it just really made sense.
Do you know what the really interesting thing is? That's all they've said. AFC. Anybody who plays the game Earth Wars, they did an Earthdown a breakdown. They put that character in their game months ago, and it's exactly the same as what they've done with this. It's quite funny. They've done that a few times now.
He also obviously comes with all of his attributes. He's got the shield. He has his little laser. That actually is featured in the series in Prime. He also comes with.
I like the look of it. I have both of them on pre-order, but that's because I'm a variant hunter. So for me, and I love the original G1 Windsweeper. So I think I'm an instant buyer for when they do G1 repaints, especially ones they've not done before. I don't think they've done a Windsweeper update. So for me, it's a definite.
Yeah, that's the first two pack. We had a
Everyone's kicking off in the chat.
Clearly, we're building out some more Mayhem Attack Squad for you. This one I think was pretty exciting for a lot of people because they definitely love their Insecticons.
So yeah,
they're
Barrage is
some of the
class.
best-selling Legacy toys to date, hands down. So we couldn't
They just said that the Insecticons for Legacy are some of the best-selling figures on Legacy. Yes, definitely Harvey Chops, 100%. When I was lucky enough to be in the roundtable chat with Hasbro, which is a sort of behind closed doors thing where we get to ask them a few questions.
Insecticons.
That was one of the first things that I sort of asked, because obviously you could put, because of the gimmick. If you find a gimmick in the first one, so one of the first things that I asked Mark, and he just gave us a wry. Venom's coming next year, RJ. We know that already, and he just gave a wry smile and couldn't answer. So it looks like they're definitely going to do that. To be fair.
Actually worked on these with me. I'm not sure.
And there's another sand, so somebody else have a drink. Someone's just named another Japanese designer.
The G1 counterparts. The
Don't know.
translucent actually really came out nice. We put the metallic underneath, like more of a translucent color that's much
Yeah, Dino King's supposed to be coming. When's that coming?
But it does really look good compared to their mold color. You have to kind of see it, I guess, in hand to really showcase it, you know.
I think the Barra is brilliant, to be honest.
Great, right? That's great. We're getting
I think I need to update my what's the word I'm after? I need to update my Deluxe Insecticon G1 videos by the looks of this. They're all talking about Solus Prime.
This little hammer was built by Solus Prime. He was actually Solus's Prime's little blacksmith helper.
Did you have Predator vids commented you? That's good to know. I love the G1 Predators. They're so good.
Actually known that he was actually, an individual character, actually a Minotaur, until he was stolen by the Insecticons from the Wreckers camp. And now he actually has been brought.
This is actually quite interesting. Mark Lonis is giving us the story of what the Minotaurus is and where he came from, his origins. So that's quite interesting, because I didn't know any of that.
Kind of missing piece here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty fun. And also blast effects. Blast effects. We didn't get.
They won't make. They won't turn up. They're expensive, so you'll miss out of them. They don't show up in normal stores. They're online only, so you won't be able to get these anywhere. So yeah, don't miss out. Don't miss out, because it's obviously gutting.
They should be up for pre-order now. They're shipping this summer.
Shipping in the summer.
Chance you head over to Amazon.
Again, Amazon in the US. We haven't got them in Amazon in the UK. Otherwise, I'd put my affiliate link for you guys to take advantage of.
Quick, but chance it could be back up. So that does it for our first stream.
Here we go.
For March, celebrating hashtag Transformers 40. If you guys want to get in on that hashtag on social,
That's it.
All that stuff you saw today, you can read all about it online in the press release. Go to all those different websites.
I'm hoping that. I think that's it, guys.
All of those things. More to come. We'll see you all next week for
That's
the
it.
final day of the HasLab backing.
That's it.
We'll check
Honestly,
in
that's
again
it.
how We're finishing that out. We also have a bunch of products revealed that day, a bunch of different retailer exclusives. One that Mark worked on for a long time.
I think that's it, guys. And you can see the disappointment in my face
And we got it. It's pretty good. I think people are going to
as well.
as well as some other characters I think people are excited to see come. A nice little another sub-faction team tells its own little story. It'll be fun to talk about. So, until next week, everybody, we will check in with you, and we will see you
Wow.
next week for another Transformers 40 expansion.
So I'm really sorry about that, and I'm also more annoyed that I've booked 2 hours off work. I'm not, because I've had a chance to chat to you guys, but that was a massive letdown. I'm going to stay in the chat, guys, for 10 more minutes. I can't believe that. I've just closed it straight down because everybody's just kicking off, obviously. I don't even know what to say about that. I don't understand why we weren't showing anything that we hadn't already seen. So for me, that's a little bit of like, I don't get that. There was nothing new. We've seen all that. I suppose all they had to do was just wait 2 more hours and show Blaster. But that sort of ruined it as well. Obviously, we saw Blaster. I'm wondering if that was pre-recorded, because maybe they don't know. Maybe they don't know that we've seen... it's got to be pre-recorded, because they obviously don't know that we've seen all the Walmart stuff, that we've seen all of the other things. I don't understand. I honestly, I think that's pre-recorded, because there's so many things that that we've seen. I mean, they've been out for ages. It's nuts. They've been out for absolutely ages, and they've been available to order. So I don't know. I think if that was actually live, I'm speculating here. Obviously, I don't know, but I think if that was live, they would have probably said, "Oh, unfortunately, we know you've seen something else," or I don't know. Anyway, that was. I'm with you, Princeton. We've seen all that. It's everything that we've already got. There was nothing new whatsoever, was there? Because they were saying the things that sold it. Oh, there you go. That confirms it, Pink Panther. I did have a suspicion, but you've just completely confirmed it. And yeah, Blaster's already sold out. I don't know why they didn't just hold on for Blaster. What 5-pack's that, pal? Yes, I've got 2 of them coming, mate. So one, if you haven't managed to get one, I've got them coming. What was I saying? What was I saying then? If they'd have just wasted 2 hours, there's no financial difficulty, pal. I believe you, me. The amount they're throwing out. Not with Transformers anyway. Some of the other, that would be lying if I was to say that some of the other brands weren't in trouble, because they are. If you've seen all the things that they publish online, Transformers is their best-selling brand, so they're not in any way, shape or form. Maybe they should have released that. They should. That's what I don't understand. Why did they just not hold off the Blaster for 3 hours until this time and then said, there you go, look, here's an actual reveal. But because it went live, and because it's sold out most places, there's nothing else to say, is there? We've already seen. And although I'm just going to log into my YouTube quickly now. This would have been better if they showed it. Yeah, exactly that, Pete. You've just nailed it. Transformers is they make so much money from Transformers. It's the other ones that's not your fault, John. It's the other departments. Pete actually knows the name of one of the departments that closed down. Nick, the problem we've got, mate, is the fact that, again, let me turn this down, is that they've obviously revealed loads of stuff without all the space pirates have been revealed already. So that, for me, makes yeah, let's hopefully we see them next week, because I think nice chat with everybody. Yeah, that's it. As I say, unfortunately, guys, I'm just going to take this 2.5 more minutes. I'm just going to take it up to the hour mark, because I have got to go back to work. And I just to prove to you guys that I wasn't joking, you are resting inside that from the front of a hairdryer. I'm balancing you in there so you don't fall over, because I forgot to bring my tripod in today. There you go, you see you're balancing in that. Work is overrated, it is indeed, but I'm really quite lucky that I love my job. I do love my job, so that's all right. Again, apologies, guys. I mean, obviously, we would have liked to have seen a lot more than what we just did. Quick reminder to everybody who's in the chat, I'm at the NEC in the UK on the 6th. No, it's the 7th of April. Pete, who's in the chat, is having a store. Magnum is doing a store. And UK Collector's doing a store with myself. So that's going to be good. And yes, they should have Payverse, you're right. I'm going to be at the TF UK Con as well, which is in May in Birmingham. I look forward to seeing loads of you there. For those of us who aren't attending, I will, as ever, do as many videos regarding all of it, what's going on, the build up to it, everything else around it. And again, just a huge thank you to all of you who've taken an hour out of your day, as it is all by at 1 minute, an hour out of your day to sit down and watch me talk, unfortunately, about all the things that we've already seen and have seen nothing new or whatsoever. So gutted, just as gutted as you lot, to be fair. Well done, guys. Thanks for jumping in. I'm doing another one the same time next week, so we'll have a good proper long chat again next week. It'll be fun. They've got to put some surprises out. I reckon they're going to do an extra tier or an extra gift for the HasLab as well, because it's already funded. So they need something else to Simon, drop me a message in the Discord for what figures you want. What was I saying? They need something big, I think. So I think they'll get that. As ever, guys, really appreciate all of you jumping in. I genuinely love chatting to you all. I wouldn't obviously book 2 hours off work if I didn't enjoy it and didn't enjoy chatting to you guys, but I am Gonna go back to work right now. Huge thank you for everybody jumping in. That's what we'll get next week, unfortunately. I mean, all we're going to get is the Walmart. Or do you want me to stay for another 15? You tell me, it's up to you. I've just had another message come through, my next client's running a bit late. There's so many of you in the chat, it just seems mean of me now to just drop it with you being there. I'll do a teeny bit longer because there's so many of you in there and you're all chatting. In fact, so while you're on, in fact, no, that's it. I know I do. Stay with us, Russ. I'll stay with you 10 more minutes. Brandon sent me a message how I adjust my playlist. What do you guys think of the A to Z? Where's my next week? This time next week, Gabriel. The A to Z. Do you think is it enjoyable? Is it rubbish? Are you not interested in it at all because you don't collect G1? People are dropping out anyway, so I'll just do another few more minutes because I want to get people's opinions on it, because I thought it'd be something that would only take me a few seconds a day, but it's taking me hours, hours a week, hours and hours and hours. But I think it's going to be okay. It's just fun. Quick, the toys, I like it. What I'm doing hyperlink now is I'm going to put a whole playlist of A, a whole playlist of B, and of course keep a whole huge one together. But as I said at the beginning of the chat earlier, I need to adjust it. But Brandon says he knows how to do it, so that's all that matters to me, because I've got to stick ATV in because I missed him out. ATV is the huge armoured all-terrain vehicle, whatever it is, that comes with ground shaker. So I'm going to stick that as the video tomorrow, and I'm going to try and put that into the playlist. But I still need then to change all the numbers manually anyway. So there we go. Can you present your both power core combiner and Takara version 2? What was I going to say? I still collect you one, but I'm going to buy it. Gabriel, the problem I've got is all my power core combiners are in a box in the loft. So when I eventually get up there and I'm able to dig them out, I will. Yeah, they were called Unite Warriors in Japan, and yes, I've got them. So as soon as I'm able to dig them out, I will do it. But that's way down the back of the list. But good question anyway. Right, guys. Yeah, I am. I'm going to get back to work. Numbers are dropping down. I'm pleased that you're enjoying the playlist. There's loads of them. There's music to match the video. There's old or new, and of course there's A to Z. But in the meantime, for the ones who didn't check out the top 10s I did of last year. For everybody who wanted to know. Once again, guys, thank you for jumping in. 3-0 Starscream is going to be the main review later on today, and of course I'm going to do another. What's happening? No, it's going to be a Transformer Facts Friday, but it's going to be a really early edition. Brilliant, guys. Don't forget channel membership as well for access Discord, and again, everything that everybody else sells on there. Huge thanks, guys. Really great chatting to you all. I will see you same time next week.